Ah, fragile. It must be Italian.
Well, I think that says fragile, honey.
Oh, yeah. Harry! My... Oh, there could be anything in there.
Maybe they forgot.
Well, it's in there. It's got to be in there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Would you look at that? Would you look at that?
What is it?
Wait, it's a
Durability system.
But what is it?
What's going on, everybody? It's Chi Eddie. I feel that maybe it's time that we talk about something. This is a topic that I've left kind of on the back burner, and I was debating whether or not this was even worthy of making a video on. Grayzone Warfare just launched their newest patch, which introduced Night Ops, a couple of weapons, and a weapon and item durability system, along with various other quality of life changes that I think are very good. However, in regards to the durability system, I do feel that it is worth talking about and going over because I don't really feel that it's a system. So right now, the way that the game works is every item that you purchase from a vendor should start at 100% durability. And this is in regards to all of your armor and weapons. Whenever armor takes damage, it loses some durability, going from 100% all the way down to 0. Once an item is zeroed out, it is no longer useful and you should not be wearing it. Now, in respects to the weapons, the durability system is a number that slowly ticks down to 0. Every round that you fire is going to apply equal damage to all parts of a weapon. And this is kind of where I started to have some issues with this patch. The longer I played, and so far as of right now, time of recording, I have 10 hours on this patch. I feel that this is a rushed system, and I don't even know that you can call it a system when at the end of the day, it just feels like a number multiplier that's ticking down with every time you fire the gun. With armor, this makes sense, because if a tactical rig gets blown to bits or shot up, there's really not a whole lot you can do. You're going to have to get a new one. But when it comes to the weapons, I just find this change lacking a whole lot of common sense. What I mean by this is under no circumstances should just firing a weapon break a holographic sight, break a scope. It shouldn't be breaking foregrips. I own firearms. I'm comfortable with firearms. And I can say that I don't even know that I've ever seen an EOTech break. I've definitely never seen a foregrip break just from firing the gun. So we have to ask ourselves, is this really a system that is about weapon durability, or is this something that was meant to slow gameplay down and make all of the gear seem a little bit more important? Right now, I'm under the impression that this system was only implemented to slow down the mid to late game, to make those long fights a little more punishing, to make those longer quests a little bit harder to go into, knowing that your gear has real value to it. However, I feel this is the worst possible implementation of a system like this. I think if you're going to add a durability system in respects to weapons, then there needs to be a way to counteract it. The fix action should not just be buy another weapon, buy more pieces, buy a whole new gun, buy a whole new sight, because this doesn't make sense. This isn't how firearms in real life are maintained. Yes, you could say that barrels are swapped every couple of thousand rounds. I know most rifles, you want to swap the barrels around 8,000 rounds, or at least that's what I've been taught. But the lower on a weapon should really never be breaking. As long as you're maintaining your firearm and you care for it, it's not something that's just going to go kaput. When you couple this whole durability system with the lack of fix actions, and there's no gun jams. When you hit 0, your gun just goes click instead of bang. There's no remedial actions, there's no immediate actions. There's nothing you can do to fix it other than just go buy another gun. Initially, this wasn't something that was going to stop me from playing this patch, as there seemed to be a lot of content. But the more that I played, the emptier I felt. The more I felt like the world of Grayzone really hasn't changed that much. We're still facing a lot of the same performance issues and tanky AI that we saw back when we played 6-7 months ago. Some of which I guess you could even argue is a little bit worse. Right now, the AI have two main behaviors. They'll either be super aggressors and they'll dodge and juke your moves like Floyd Mayweather in the ring, or they'll just be walking targets. with no real life to them. Additionally, the darkness in the day-night cycle, it only lasts half as long as the daylight, which I guess would be cool if the night vision goggles and night vision devices that are in the game actually worked. Don't get me wrong, this is still one of the better implementations of NVGs and NVDs that I've seen in gaming, but it's just there isn't a real incentive to use them, as the world around you is still so bright that it's very easy to see even in the deepest depths of the jungle. A standard flashlight in the moonlight will get you through 99% of your engagements. Normally I'm not somebody that likes to be overtly negative, but I find myself playing this new patch, wondering where the last 6 months went. And when you couple that with half of my community running into performance issues, some of which they've had from the very beginning of playing Gray Zone Warfare, I really have to ask myself, what all was done? I think there are fun ways that we can all enjoy it, but for right now, it just feels like there's a lackluster feeling in the world. To me, I don't know, I'm not impressed. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to the jungles of Lamang and try to figure something out, try to find a way to enjoy this game. Because at the end of the day, I am a paid supporter of this game and I do want to see it succeed. Anyway, folks, until next time, I'll probably be on Stalker, but you might catch me out there in Lamang. And if you see me, say hello.